The Battle of Turda lasted from the 5th of September to the 8th of October 1944, in the area around Turda, in present-day Romania. As part of the wider Battle of Romania, troops from the Hungarian Second Army and the German Eighth Army fought a defensive action against Romanian and Soviet forces. The battle was one of the largest fought in Transylvania during World War II. Prelude. Prior to the battle, Soviet units of the Second Ukrainian Front occupied the Volcan Pass, as well as the cities of Brasov and Sibiu. The Red Army intended to capture Cluj, the historical capital of Transylvania, without much effort, while continuing to advance toward the Mureș River, which the Hungarian 2nd Armoured Division was recently able to cross. They collided with and stopped the Hungarian units. The 2nd Hungarian Army was forced to take a defensive stance on the 10th of September 1944. The battle. The Soviet Statue was a little surprised by the unexpected Hungarian offensive, and decided to strengthen its forces in the area to prevent another. It also launched an attack of their own on Turda, in tandem with the Romanian Fourth Army. The town was originally defended by the weakened Hungarian 25th Infantry Division, which had only about 3 battalions immediately available. The other 3 were delayed by various rearguard actions, and were not expected before the 13th of September. The advancing Red Army armoured units were stopped by the 3rd Battalion of the Hungarian 25th Infantry Division, at the road intersection at Vincuda, Sus. On the 13th of September, the first 3 Soviet tanks were knocked out by the Hungarian anti-tank gun section of the 325 ID. The rest of the armoured column then spread out and attacked the defenders. With the help of a German unit, the Hungarians knocked out a further 17 tanks. The attack was thus stopped, and the Soviets regrouped and retreated to defensive positions. The Soviets and their Romanian ally attacked again on the 14th of September west of Turda. Luckily for the Hungarians, the 2nd Mountain Replacement Brigade had just arrived in this area, and was able to stem the onslaught. The Soviets switched their efforts to the eastern sector in the afternoon, and there they were able to break through and reach the outskirts of Turda. The town was held by the Axis thanks to a timely counterattack by the 25th Infantry Division. On the 15th of September, the Soviets and Romanians launched a major attack south of Turda, preceded by a heavy artillery bombardment. They broke again in the eastern sector all the way to the outskirts of the town, but were once again stopped by the counterattack of the 2nd Armoured Division. A temporary lull in the fighting ensued, which the Hungarians used to prepare for a counterattack. On the 19th of September, the 25th Infantry Division, supported by the 10th Assault Gun Battalion with Zrnyi's, attacked the Soviet 4th Guards Rifle Division. After a brief artillery barrage, they gained some ground, but the Soviets fought tenaciously and held their territory despite heavy losses. The Soviets counterattacked with 3 Soviet and 1 Romanian division, supported by a tank brigade and a Romanian armoured detachment. On 22 September, the 2nd Armoured Division counterattacked with only 57 tanks and could not stop them. The Hungarians lost over 1,000 men on this day alone. Conclusion and aftermath. On the 23rd of September, the 23 Panzer Division arrived to relieve the exhausted 2nd Armoured Division, but was not able to stabilize the situation, while losing over 1/3 of its infantry. Luckily for them, the Soviets and Romanians at this point had also had enough, suffering heavy losses, and concentrated their attacks on another sector. The 25th Infantry Division remained in Turda until the 8th of October, when the remaining Axis forces retreated, in order to shorten their lines. After the battle, the entire enlisted personnel of the 325 ID and another company was promoted 1 rank up for bravery on the battlefield, an unprecedented move in the history of the Royal Hungarian Army and its forebears.